Empathy. Why we need you in a crisis. In a time of crisis, people are hurting. And we can be so quick to want to move on from a difficult time that we want to brush those things under the carpet. We want to make a plan. We want to get ourselves through the time that's causing us so much pain. But people are hurting and people are affected. And you will bring attention to that important message. When decisions are being made, you will pay attention to the impact upon people. You will think about how things are going to make people feel and what people need from you. You can attune to what people feel and make sure that you respond accordingly. Even when difficult decisions have to be made, you will be mindful of how those need to be made and how they need to be communicated to people. Also, your gut will have a role to play in the important problem solving that's got to take place. There's actually sometimes too much emphasis placed upon logic when actually intuition plays a very important role in the decisions that we make. We have two ways of making decisions and they need to come together, both our brain and our gut, helping us to make good decisions in times of crisis and in general periods of our life. You must make sure that you don't bury your response in favour of the rational thinkers, because both have their place. And when it comes to friends and family who are in crisis and who are struggling, your ability to tune into their emotions is going to be so important to their well-being and their sense of being understood. Just being alongside somebody, feeling what they feel, listening and making yourself fully present in that moment is worth so much. It's worth more than a plan sometimes in those early moments. You have no idea how helpful you will be to someone in pain, that they can see that you feel that pain with them. You can use this emotional connection that you have to then build trust and to deepen that relationship and begin to nudge them towards progress and a way through. And when communities have difficult experiences and communities are hit hard, they grieve. And sometimes we just want to put those difficult times behind us. We want to have a party. We want to say it's all over. But actually, giving grief its place and giving emotion its place is so important to the long-term health of that community. Make sure the things that people are feeling are paid attention to and they're given the opportunity to air their pain and to work their way through it properly. Now, sometimes you just do need to remember that intuition needs its logical counterpoint, and the best decisions are made when we take our intuition and our feeling and our gut and we put it alongside the logic and the analysis and our brain. And when those two things come together, the best possible decisions are made and we find our best way through difficult times.